Oh, good morning. Let's see if we are live. YouTube Studio. I do believe we might be live. Yep. Good morning. Let me get my chat opened up here so I can pay attention to all the chat that's going on. Wrong button. Wake up. Have your coffees, dummy. Well, don't see anything taking off like a rocket yet this morning. Rip looking like a good buy this morning. I don't know. Let's see here. 15-minute, not getting much of a reading since this just launched yesterday. The MACD on the 15-minute is crossing the downward position. It's below zero. Oh, it's going to fall for a little bit. It could be a good buy. I think I made a comment yesterday that sub 60 would be a good buy. And before I went to bed, I thought 65 would be the bottom. So we're in between there. Yeah, it could be a good buy at the moment, but I don't know if I'd really dive into it with a lot. I mean, I'd maybe pick up a little bit here if it continues lower to DCA down, because I do still think it could possibly get us into the sub 60s, like 59, 58. That's just my opinion. Good morning, Samurai. Good morning. Got out of bed, I got my coffee in my hand and just took my first sip a minute ago. Hurried up and made a new thumbnail for this, since yesterday I didn't have such a great thumbnail. So it took about 15 minutes of my time to make a thumbnail there real quick. Half asleep. So hope it looks okay. If not, oh well. It is what it is. I don't even have my microphone set up correctly. Okay, so this is Crypt. Crypt is in the down. It's heading towards the Crypt. I like Crypt. It's very low market cap, very low coins in circulation. This coin here, half a billion, 500 million market cap. This coin would be about a $5 to $6 coin. So very great opportunities for this to go somewhere. Just gotta get a lot of people buying it. It's like anything else. How is the monkey doing? Good old ape. He's making a little bit of moves. MACD just crossed. So I can see where the downward trend's happening right now because it crossed down here. Touched right here. It crossed right about there. First red candle crossed. Then you get a red dot on market cipher. It says it's coming down. Oh, yellow EMA is the 100. White's 50, yellow's 100, green is 200. So back here, they crossed. They're getting close to pinching each other again. So, yeah. The 50 is below the 100 here. So. Have to see what goes on here. I think 8's going to come back down, play around down here and come back. I mean, that's what it's doing. It's balancing. Looking more official now. Looking like something I'm trying to commit to. I hope not. I don't know if I can continue getting up 3, 4, 5 o'clock every morning to keep doing this. I'm just having fun with it, seeing where it's going, seeing what people think of it. You know, it's a good way to just run over coins, check stuff out, have fun. You know what I mean? Here, let me get this chat popped out. Put that over here where I can see better. I know you guys can't see my face, but at least I can see the chat. You guys can see the channel. I don't want to stick my face on here no more. My hair's sticking up over. I'm sitting here in the road. And my eyes are barely open. Last thing you want to do is look at me. Okay, I did thought I seen, what was that? I seen something here as in doing good. CTX, Cartesi. I think that's Cartesi. It had done 16.92%. And all right, let's see where we're at on our daily. Okay, let's pull up the daily chart. One day. We got 13 hours and 30 minutes left. So the daily on TradingView started 6.5 hours ago. So we know where we're at. Because it's not the same daily candle as CoinBase. Just so you know. The daily candle on TradingView starts at 00 UTC, whatever it is. Well, right now it's on my time, UTC 529. So I'm UTC -5. So that would not have started at my time midnight, I don't think. Did I say that was 3.5 hours ago? Five and a half hours, yeah. So it started midnight my time. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 5:30 in the morning my time, 13:30 left on there, so that would be 18. No, it's not right. It'd be 19 hours. That was 6.5 hours ago. It was 5.5. Okay. So it's starting out midnight Eastern Standard Time. Get my brain working here. My mathematics and brain don't work when you hadn't had enough coffee. So Cartesi took a nice little jump up there. They got the cross back here. About this little candle right here. So if you would have bought when it started across at $7.18, you would have caught that up here to $9.92. Yeah, it's better than back down. It's still nice to 831, all the way from market cipher call signal to 720. It's a dollar climb to where it's at now. Still nice. So if you caught Cartesi, congratulations. PLU is another double digit. And it's got a cross right here. So just about an hour ago it got a cross. So it's on the way up a little bit. It's at $9.31 from its original takeoff back here. Was about $8.25. Another nice dollar run. Did spike out at $10.50. Wow, $10.50 from an $8.25, $2.25 shot. Very nice hit there. Is it on its way back up? Who knows? It looks like it might be a little bit. Like I said, just got a cross back here. Opened up the cross right there on that signal. Market cipher says this was the buy candle to buy on right off the bounce off the EMA. And we got the 50, 100, 200 all lined up, I believe. If I remember my colors, yes, colors look right. So PLU is just getting the push in. Luton. Does it have lack of volume? I don't even have CoinBase open to look at the volume. What is it doing over here? PLU. Polluting the country. Volume's up 116% at 3.2 million. Market cap is 17 million. Circulating supply of 1,851,000. Wow. Max supply is 20 million. That's 9% circulation. Low circulating supply. Very low market cap. Doesn't take much to push something up. 10,830 people watching it. 7,862 holders. So it's got a few fans, got a few holders. I can see it making some moves, but yeah, still only 10,800 people watching it. And when you get in the 50s, 100,000, then you're gonna see this thing start getting a lot more volume. Could it go up more? Possibly could. It says it's going to. Not moving real fast. That's it. Is it even fluctuating? It's not even flashing. So yeah, trading volume is slow. Still got movement. It's not a morgue yet. Yeah, so it's still got movement. So what else do we got here? Any other big movers? Not seeing a lot of people online here. Looks like it's just me and you, Sam. Me, you, and the crickets in the wall. Well, since it's just me and you, AVT go anywhere? Yeah, it went up. It spiked up to 269. Guy, old Bog in our chat, he said he got into this below back here around 230, 240, I think. He was telling everybody around 250, or he was telling me around 250 it was going to go up. He said it was going to go to the moon. Well, it didn't go to the moon, but it went from 250, 269, almost 270, and it's on its way back down to 261. So it did have a nice little move, nice 10, 12 cent move. Hey, good morning. Looked like everybody finally realized I was doing a show or showed up. Jasmine, the one everybody wants to know about. Everybody's friend till the end. Jasmine just had a downward cross on the 15-minute. So that's a MACD crossing. It's coming down a little bit. Your MACD's crossed way back here. Here's your 200-day moving average. Your 100-day just crossed the 200-day right back here. Your 50 days down below everything. So we had a cross on the MACD right here on this candle here. Touched right there and bounced off the MACD. So if you had bought back here at this cross, or it crossed over, you would have had this upright, followed that, you would have been riding it, and you would have been here and here to sell that. As you've seen the MACD start curving back over and the volume start dropping, you would have had a sell signal here. But I think, you know, everybody knows it only jumps so far before you trade it. So you got a red dot on market cipher. MACD's cross. It is on its way down. It's 391. Yeah, 391.10. I think it's going to come down a little bit more, just my opinion. But the MACD is starting to open up, possibly curl around a little more. This is starting to curl here on volume. So I'd give it probably another 15-minute candle or two before I make a strong decision. How you doing? No Way Out. Welcome, Sam, Ryan, Ryu, Shayla Unknown. Good to see you all here. Doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of mooners this morning. Request? No. I mean, Bitcoin done wonderful. Look at that. Maybe Bitcoin's our mooner today. Just got a cross right here on the MACD on the 15-minute. Right there is where it Come back here. Right there's where it touched the cross. Where the signal was to buy right before it crossed. Well, we got the 50, 100-day, 200-day moving average all in line. All the EMAs are in order. Ready for everything to rock and roll today. Maybe we'll see 45,000. There's our 30-minute. 30 minutes fixing to have a cross here on the EMA. Or on the MACD. Duh. Damn, I need some more coffee. Told you I was brain dead. Shayla, we're doing every coin this morning. We're just looking for which one's mooning. And so far, I think Bitcoin might have them all beat. It ain't, I mean, not percentage-wise, but it's a mooning. So let's check out function FX. This is the people show. You guys suggest what's mooning. We look at it and see if it is. I'm just the host. Yes, FX already took off. Damn. Ryan, you're supposed to tell us about this 45 minutes ago. Oh, that's right. I just started this show, what? 16 minutes ago. I guess you can't tell us about it if we're not on here yet. Put my chat back over here. I just click on something. It just wholly disappeared. So yeah, FX to the moon. FX rocket ship. It's like in the picture. How much of a move do we get from here to there? Yeah, it is up 26.27%. Over here it says 25, so that's on the 24-hour. So that was a 26% rocket ride. And we got a retracement of 5%. Or should I measure it the other way? I guess, yeah, 5% retracement. So 26 up, 5% down, so we're roughly at 20% right now. Could it go further? That's 30-minute candle. Let's go to 15-minute. 15 minutes still rocketing up. And your 5-minute trading candles is still moving. It's still moving. Squeeze this, do the squeeze on this a little bit so we can get that in there. Let's just do this. Let's just move that all up so we get some MACD in there. Get some MACD in the picture. Don't make the rocket ship look so big, but looking beautiful. Look at the 50, 100, 200, all the other EMAs fan out just perfect. All in line, beautiful. Good to buy on next dip. I wanted it on this dip back here, but you didn't want to tell us about it until next dip. Keep it all to yourself, aren't you? I'll tell you about it on the next dip. So nice little rocket there. Nothing I would jump into at this moment. FX. What is FX? Function X. 65.95, so it's saying 67. Oh, there's 67 on there. 11,191 watchers. 408 million coins in circulation. 22% of the 1.8 million max supply. That's 1,893,000,000. 22,000. Yep. 1.8 billion max supply. It says total supply 408,520,000. So this is the total supply of coins that have already been created, minus any coins that have been burned. It is an analogous to the outstanding shares in the stock market. Max supply. The maximum amount of coins that will ever exist in the lifetime of the cryptocurrency. So it could, that's the total supply created as of now. So I'm wondering if this coin is being mined, staked, or these are coins that get created as people earn through some of their system. So 408 million coins in circulation, 307% volume in the last 24 hours. It's up 22.27%. And we're showing on TradingView, it's at 26.83%. It just came down a little bit, down to 68. Oh no, my bad. It's still moving up. It's at 70 and a half cents. I started using this Hakanashi candles because they're a lot better candles, but the reading of the coin itself is down here. This is the reading of the body. The line is the body reading. The actual price is the one in red bouncing around. So, anybody else come to join us to have some morning coffee on this Friday morning? How is everyone doing? Coffee and adrenaline, huh? Since I'm not monitoring the other live stream, maybe somebody could pop over and tell them we got this going on this morning. So, you just popped up another 2 cents. So, FX, where are you at on here? I had you up a second ago. There you are. Let's take you to the top. Keep an eye on you. Since you're in our morning mooning club, put you up here with the other movers. Look at that, double digit. FX goes up here at the top. He goes underneath the big boys. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ethereum Classic. We'll put the big mooners underneath the big boys and move everybody else down from yesterday. Look at rock and roll. Dang, are we gonna see $1 out of you? I mean, Market Cipher is saying you're curling, but MACD says you're still going. Hey, this thing might come off and pop up for $1. Who knows? There's 74. She's still going. FX ain't giving up. Nice run too. My God, this buy signal down here was at 55 cents. Almost. That is a 25-cent run. Very nice. Yeah, it just touched 75 and it's retracing. I think that's the market there. 74.34. You might buy at 70. Yeah, I'd have been happy back here at 55. Yeah, I'd have to wait and see what the MACD looks like when it starts retracing back to 70. If this starts curling and moving downward, then I would hold off longer because this is eventually going to cross going down. And if it does, then this will turn red, start coming off. If not, this will continue going up as this goes back up. So MACD is looking good. Possible, you know, another run up. See there, back at 76 cents. Going at this number here, which is up here at the top in the red. And I wish it had a line right here to show everything going on. I hate this green light here, and I don't know if there's a way to change that. I don't think there is. Other than going back to standard candles. And here, I'll show you why I don't like standard candles. That right there. It doesn't work well a lot of the program, how things work here. Looks like FX is going to be our superstar this morning for Mooners. Scroll down the list here and see if we got any other possible coins that are going to do well. DDX looks like it's trying to, but it is retracing from yesterday. It did hit an all-time high of $3. But all of our double digiters this morning we'll put in a list here. PLU is a double digiter. I just scroll down my list of double digit coins. Cortez is a double digiter. These are the ones we're keeping an eye on until we get new ones popping off and saying, look at me. LCX is a 10%er. There it is. That it for the morning. There's a couple of 9%ers here, Rune and ALCX. The ALCX is still dropping. Wow. No more 10%ers this morning. A few small 1%ers. Rune. That is on Binance. That is not a CoinBase coin, but it is almost a 10%er this morning. So let's get back up here to our possible large mooners. There's QSP at 8%. Let's drop to 5. And there's Crypt, our big dumper, 16% dump at 61 cents. So FX is our runner this morning. Let's have some coffee and enjoy the adrenaline and coffee this morning. Make that full screen. Bring this over here so I can look at it. That way I can compare to Coinbase Pro. Or what's going on. FX. Oh yeah, Coinbase has got a straight up candle in the 15-minute. Boom. Oh yeah, 78 cents and moving. I think we have a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If you're an FX, you're making money. If you're not, watch the show and enjoy it. Please do not FOMO in and get hurt. You're more welcome to buy it if you want. You do it at your own option. I'm not doing this show for people to jump in and get wrecked. I'm just doing this show for entertainment today. I sure would hate to see somebody sell at a loss on one coin to go think they're going to make a profit in another. It never works out well. Ends up being a loss on the one you have. You're riding this one up, it turns on you, you sell it at a loss, and you're losing. You're a double dipping loss. Now, if you just had some spare USD sitting around and you wanted to play with it, go for it. Take your chances. Our winning number right now is down here. What's the technical say? Technical say it's a buy. It's all in the green. It's at 82 cents. Very, very nice. And this is the 5 minute. 15 minute. It is still a huge rocket on 15 minutes. Look at that MACD. Just straight up almost. So we'll go back to the 5 minute here. That's a pretty rocket this morning. Put chat back over here so I can keep an eye on chat. Just kind of trying to keep everything organized on my screens here. You guys think we'll see $1 out of this morning? FX to the moon. How much volume do we have on FX? CoinBase says it's at 52.39%, 1.281 million in volume, or no, it's 1,281,000 in 24 hours. So 1.281 million in 24 hours. 53% rise. If this goes up to 100% rise, then we would probably see $1.60. You can count on it. But you never know. Yep, I see that on Crypt showing some life. I was looking at that. It's in our window over here to kind of keep an eye on. It's at 63 cents. But I don't know if it's going to pop off and look as pretty as FX this morning for a morning moon show. So we'll see if Crypt can earn a spot in the show today. Well, nice call, Sam. You did call this nice, halfway decent. You called it around 70 cents, 72 cents, I believe you called it. That's what this show's about. This show's more about people in the community making the calls and we checking it out and watching it ride. Some people might try to take advantage of it. Just please don't blame this channel if you get wrecked. It's not our fault. We did not push the buy button. We just hit the play button. We started the live stream to have fun. Enjoy our coffee and crypto and moonshots. A little bit of my morning vape along with my coffee and crypto. Wow, I'm gonna have to pull this down a little bit here. This thing is popping away. Holy cow, look at that thing. That's getting up there in the 0.05 area MACD. Wow. Have to zoom her back down. Get her under control here. That is definitely a nice parabolic run for this morning. That is so pretty. Nice run up 53.40%. Yes, nice 53% run. I know Coinbase is showing 46 because it's reading the actual number, and it's probably about right. If I was to do the measurement from what the bottom of this green candle to where the actual price is right now, which is 80.41, which is on the green line, is 46%, which is correct. 46.90 on CoinBase. So it did top out 53, and it retraced, and then it's starting to work its way back up. So right now it retraces back down to 44%, 45%, and we're currently up here to 40, almost 46%. So it's 1% back up from the retracement. I mean, when it dipped all the way down here, you could have got it back, could have got in at 75 if you wanted to. But these are the things we watch. Watch that MACD start closing up. Watch this curl over. If you get a red dot up here, better pull that down. If you get a red dot here, this will start closing. That's the signal to get out, because it might come down, go back up, come down, but it will eventually start coming down. But right now, it's looking fairly decent. Looking at the order books and the trade history, it's not actually going crazy, but got some great movement on the trade history. Got a nice, well, had a nice wall there, but it's no longer there. It moved at 79. $14,000, 19,000 coin block at 78.70 and 78.78. Those are currently getting ate up right now. Somebody's selling 19,000 coins. I'm trying to. So we're seeing a retracement here. So now you start seeing the flatness here, starting to flatten out. Oh yeah, you can take our rocket here and put a flame under it. How you like that? There's our rocket for the morning. And this is my third day to do this morning crypto mooning show. So see how things go. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you telling everybody in the other live stream that the morning show is up and running. The more people are in here, the better chances of us keeping an eye on all the different crypto coins that are making moves. Okay, CTX. Let's take a peek on it real quick. It is coming back down. DDX. It is coming down. Even though it's a double digiter, it's coming down. PLU. It's starting to work its way down. LCX. It had its morning rocket before we started the show. QSP. QSP still walking sideways. The 50 and the 100 are below the 200 moving average. Got a touch right here on the MACD. You had a cross down here, but that's below the double zero. So when you're below the zero line, you're gonna get a run up, but it's gonna pull back fairly quickly. So now that it's above the zero line and it's touching, this might get a nice little run up. We'll have to wait and see. Got a red dot back here. Wait for it to get a green dot. Wait for this to see if it's going to cross under or if it's just going to skip off. So QSP be one to keep an eye on. ASM is in the list there. It's negative. Let's move it down. Below Ape. Crypt. It's negative 0.01. It did get across here, a little pop up, and you can see it pops up and comes right back down. So usually until the MACD gets above zero, you're just going to get little humps. possibly have a good moon run. You know, it's going to be, this would have to get a lot of volume to really get up. So if this got big hump volume, then this would start opening up and start heading up. But yeah, I think this is 61 cents. I kept saying crypto's going to be a good buy around at 60 cents. So it's not quite down to 60 cents yet, but it's looking good. Ape had a nice run up last night to 1350. It's cooling off. It looks like it might be going again now. Might be getting across. We're right at the 0 line here. So I'm assuming by the time this touches and possibly crosses, it's going to be real close, if not on the 0 line. So possible we're going to get a pop off here. Let's open this up a little bit because the 200-day moving average is still on top. There's a 50 and 100. Like, yeah, white is 50. There's a 50 and 100. They're in line, so these two need to cross over the 200. So yeah, Ape could see another run up here. See, there's a touch right there. It just touched. Fixing across. So Ape could get a nice little run here. Well, keep an eye on Ape. Let's go back here and check out FX. I think FX is retracing heavily. Yes, it is. See the big curl? Fixing to come back down to the MACD here. Got a red dot right there. So you get a red dot right when it flattens out. So yes, that was a good signal. When you get a high wick like that and the next wick's lower, and it doesn't get higher than the next one, that's usually a good sign that it's coming down. So some of the things to keep eye on with these Akanashi candles. So let's go back and we'll watch Ape and see what Ape's going to do this morning for us, because it's getting a crossover right here. This is the 5 minute. Oh, this is the 5 minute candles. Yeah, Jasmine's below the 50-day moving average right now. We can check on Jasmine real quick. Jasmine is below the 0, but it's a small cap coin. It's getting close to wanting to cross. Everything is below the EMAs. 50's on top, 200 in the middle, 100 on the bottom. So Jasmine's got a nice pop off there. Get the 50 above the 200, 100, or the 100 above the 50, the 100, and into the middle there of the 50. But 100 day would have to move up to get a nice takeoff. Get above all the EMAs here. And it's getting ready to touch. So we'll move Jasmine up here by Ape. Where's Ape? There's Ape. Ape is trying to show some magic this morning. FX, I got FX over here on CoinBase Pro going, and the trading history is flashing pretty good. It's getting kind of volatile, but it's still dropping a little bit right now. Yeah, I know. I was on here at 3 o'clock this morning. I went and laid down. I think I slept for about another 2 hours. I think I'm up for the rest of the day. The kids my wife watched show up about 7:30 this morning. I got to take one to the bus stop about 7:30, and I got to get ready for a doctor's appointment. So this ain't going to be a real long show today. Okay, check my calendar. What do I got planned today? While we're watching this, I can look at other things. Yes, doctor's appointment today. And my wife's birthday is on Monday. Good to know these things. Started getting older and can't remember everything. These phones are great. Oh, as a kid growing up, we didn't have cell phones. We had to write everything down on a calendar on the wall. So, Ape is making some moves, not big, not flashy, not like the small stocks are. FX is still at 40%, making its, I think it's turning back around, trying to. I am keeping an eye on Jasmine. It's not making any big, giant, fast moves. Crypto is still at 60. But we are currently at 78 cents, moving back up. So nice retracement. Fell all the way down to 72. Nice call, Sam Ryu. You did call that. You said be nice to pick it up on the next dip down to about 70 cents. It's a couple cents off, but still nice call there. Got a nice little dip to 72 and on its way back up to 79. So that's a good 7-cent pickup. Good morning, Pyro. Good to see you in here. Yeah, we've been on Function X for a little bit this morning. Sam called that one out. We got that one on the roll. Got to enjoy it for a little while here. I think you got it right here somewhere. I think we're somewhere between 60 and 70 cents when he called it out. Yeah, there's a 17,000 coin keeping it from falling back down. Somebody's trying to buy 17,000. Oh, it is gone. There's not a lot stopping this from going up much more. There's a 20,000 coin wall at 79.86 right before 80 cents. So 79.86. Oops, it just disappeared. Did they move it down? Nope, they did not move it down. This is wide open. 12,000 coin. Yeah. 20,000 coin purchase right now would run this thing right up to almost 85.90 cents because there's nothing stopping it all the way up to 80.24. And there's literally nothing stopping it from going down either because there's no big coins blocking it from falling down. Function X is at the willpower. He who has the most coins or USD to stop it or make it go up. Hey, no problem, Sam. I understand people got to go to work. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the calls. And we'll see you another time. Yeah, it could be Pyro, but it is a nice run up. It is. It was a 30 cent run. It ran from about 55 to 85. Profits are profits, whether it's a pump and dump or not. So, we got most of the big ones we're watching right here, but the only other one to watch would be Plu. Like Plu, there's a touch right there. That big cross way back here, below the sub-zero mark. We're above the zero of the MACD, got a nice touch right here. And we can see it's selling out here. So, it popped off down here. From about $8.84, had a high of $9.50. currently sitting at 939. So Blue had a nice little run up, not a rocket, but a nice smooth walk up there. So far FX has been our rocket of the day. Yes, Pyro, I remember who you are. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see Crypt take off because I got into it. I had a buy set, it hit my buy, and I'm waiting for it to make a return back to the top. He's nice. But it's a new coin. It just listed on CoinBase. It went from the 45-cent area, shot all the way up over $1 yesterday, and it's currently down around 60 cents, 62 cents. So, and Crypt's got a lot of people watching it. I did a video on it, and it got a lot of hits yesterday. So that tells me there's a lot of people watching it. I think he blocked you because you kind of went off from different. You kept changing your name and kept saying different things, and I don't quite remember everything, but yeah, took me a while to find you to unblock you. I know you guys like to have fun and chat and stuff, but we try to keep it a little under control. And if you change names real fast and bounce around, sometimes you catch him off guard and he don't know who you are. He just think you're another one of those spammers and he'll kick you out. So we're getting a little flag right now, being kind of coming out here on this. Yeah, I seen that name when I was in there looking to get you unblocked. I seen Pyro Crypto in there. And yes, he was an annoying person. Yeah, enjoy your morning too. Don't forget to change your name back to school. I think everybody recognizes that a lot better. School 2.0. Yeah, the stream last night crashed last night before I went to bed, and so I fixed the 24/7 stream, got it back up running. And I noticed a lot of viewers dropped off. They haven't woke up and realized that probably it fell off. But that'll come back up today. Be more people on it later this afternoon, but it is Friday. Looks like our rocket ship is falling down on us. 75 cents. We're going to get a retracement down to 70. I don't know if we're going to get a continuation of this or not. I'll have to see if we get a skip off the MACD and a continuation. So I'm looking for the next big moonshotter today. Besides Bitcoin, I called Bitcoin 2 days ago to go to 45. Go to 44.5, and it's at 44.3. Yes, nice skip off the MACD right here. Look at Bitcoin go. Wow. We might see 46,000 here soon. It'd be nice to see a 50,000 Bitcoin before Monday. I don't know if it's going to go to 50,000, but 45, 46 would be sweet. Well, we can say Bitcoin's in our club. Bitcoin in the rocket. Oh, let me pull this back. It did it. Kind of a funky looking inverse head and shoulder, maybe. I don't know. Nah, not really. See here? There's the head, shoulder, maybe a little. Nah. Just Bitcoin. Down and shoot right up. Anybody long in Bitcoin? Get a long in somewhere around 43. Be a nice long. Most people use this market cipher would have jumped in right about on that dot and took a long right here. So they would have taken that about 43, 863, 865. They had taken their long. A nice little 10x from there up to here would have been real sweet. It's still running. Put us when it come up here and settle down, they would probably look at this. Put a stop loss in about down here, about 44,000 stop loss. As long as it continues up, as it gets past this point, they probably move their stop loss back up to here about 44.2. You know, you can keep moving your stop loss up 44.250. That way, if it does go up and crash back down, you still make a winning trade. I'm not big on longing and shorting, so I probably could make a lot of money if I learned how to do it. I just never taken the time to learn it because I know a lot of people have lost a lot of money trying to do it. It's a risky, real risky trade. But yes, Bitcoin to the moon. Let's get to 44.5 today. Thing about longing and shorting is like you can go in here and see this X right here. You could put a short in. You could roll this short down, made money. Turn around, take those profits, put it in here, long it back up, long it. And you better be good at what you do because one mistake could wipe you completely out. Well, good morning. I see more viewers popping in. Pop in and say good morning. Tell me, let's see who's all here. Come on, Bitcoin, get to 44.5. Show us the money. Let's see if FX is continuing. Nope, it is continuing down. My viewer who called this out said it should retrace at 70. We can mark that 70 mark. See if it comes down and bounces off the 70. Goes back up. We'll have to see here. Get that marked off there. He did call this when we somewhere around 65 when we started watching it. That was Sam Ryu who called that. So thank you, Sam. Appreciate everybody who comes and hangs out here. Oh. But Bitcoin's a winner this morning. Little retracement. See if you had a short or a long on this and you wrote this up and set it 44.250, you might have just got wicked out right there, but you still would have made a profit from the 43 here. Let's see what percentage it would have been. .65%. At 10x, it'd be a 65%, or 100x. 100x long on this would have been 65% gain. You'd have done this back when Market Cipher gave you the call. and you had your stop loss set there, that'd been 0.88% gain. 100x would have been almost 100% gain. That would have been sweet. And if you'd been paying attention gradually up here, you would have definitely had a 1000% gain on that. Hey Clip, how you doing? Welcome to our show. We're just in here looking for coins at possibly moon, or looking at coins that people want to look at. It's not one of these exciting hype shows. I'm pretty easy, laid back this morning, having some coffee, checking out what's taken off. FX is still pulling back at 74, 73. Let's see if we get that bounce at 70. We would like to see Bitcoin get over 45,000 today. It is definitely trying. MACD's fixing to close up here. Let's see if it crosses under, if it skips off of it and goes back up. So we'll see if we get a skip and back up, or if it's going to cross over and come on down. Now, the market cipher here said that that was a sell point, so that would have been where you would have sold up here. So if you have, let me move this out of the way. I'm just having fun here with the rocket ship. If you had have bought on this buy call right here on Market Cipher, you would have bought in at 55. You would have sold out over here at 78 on the sell signal. Somewhere between 78 and 79 you would have sold. And you'd be currently watching this until the next buy signal shows up. That's how these charts help you out. In the next 24 hours, that's a strong call. I'm not the one to be asking for that for the next 24 hours. I don't sit here and make speculations on what coins are going to do in the next 24 hours, because that's a lot of variable with what goes on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also fluctuated by the world news. Anything could happen in the news today, cause things to go up or down. So for me to make a suggestion, either I'm going to be right or wrong. It's a 50% gamble, and I'm not a gambling person like that. I apologize, Clip. I'm not one of these YouTubers who's going to sit here and say, oh yeah, this coin here is going 100% today. And then it turns around and does a 2% climb, and I just don't do that. I apologize, but that's just how I am. Maybe somebody in the crowd could point one or two out, and I would look at them and give you my opinion. Is there any certain coins you're currently looking at? I could help read the chart and tell you what I think of the chart. I do not give financial advice. I just read what's on what the charts are showing. The biggest indicator that affects crypto stocks is Bitcoin and BTCD. BTCD is Bitcoin dominance, and what that means is when this is going down, to lower the numbers, it means money's coming out of Bitcoin and going into alts. And when this number is going up and it's green, it means money is coming out of alt and going into Bitcoin. And usually what will happen is Bitcoin will start making profits, start moving up. You'll see this number go up as people pull out of alt and get into Bitcoin. And then once Bitcoin levels out, starts going sideways a little bit, you'll see the people pulling profits out of their Bitcoin, putting it back into alts. But the biggest indicator and of what goes on with Bitcoin is world news. Interest rates going up, wars, you name it. People, countries accepting it, countries banning it, affects Bitcoin's price. So a lot of factors in everything. The biggest movers of Bitcoin are going to be your industrial people now at this price. Your average Joe is not buying a million or two of Bitcoin a day. And that's just my opinion on how I feel the market moves. That's the reason I keep BTCD in the charts here for people to look at. I like to get this around 41, somewhere between 41 and 39. You'll start seeing alts pop off. A couple days ago it was 43, so it's slowly coming down. We'll look at that real quick. This is the 5 minute. Let's go to the daily. So you can see on the daily how this is coming down. So we're looking good. See, there's 40, 42, 43 is where this what came down to a week ago, 5 days ago. So we're getting down there. It's coming down. 200 day, we're below 200 day moving average. We're below the 50 day moving average and bouncing off the 100 day moving average. So BTCD is on the downward motion. Cool. It's always good to do your own research. CoinMarketCap lists a lot of coins. Actually, CoinMarketCap lists every coin that's pretty much on the market. So I use CoinMarketCap. I do a lot of research through there. That'll give you the coin's website. It'll give you all the information you want to know about the coin, the white paper, their trajectory, or what they plan on doing in the future, what the coin does, what it's all about. It'll tell you how many coins are in circulation. It'll tell you the volume and what the current market cap is. So CoinMarketCap, cmc.com, I think it is. Or just Google CoinMarketCap.com. Yeah, it's CoinMarketCap.com. That's your best place for research. The CRPC pump. CRCP. Not seeing it. Oh, you're probably thinking about the crypt. Crypt. Which is CRPT. And it's currently down at 61 cents. And had a cross back here, a little bitty jump up, back down, because it's like this. It's -1 on the MACD. It's not above 0. So this has got to go sideways for a little bit, or get a few little small more pumps, get it above 0. Then we get our cross up here above 0. Then we'll see some action again. But I think 60.65 is going to be its bottom. It's going to build a floor here. I could be wrong. It could drop more, because this was a 45-cent coin before it launched on Coinbase. So I'm just now starting to get some of my signals here for the 50, 100, and 200 days. And this thing right now is below every EMA on there. So it is second hind tit right now. And the reason this pumped is because it got listed on Coinbase. A lot of us who've been in this for a while, we don't buy these coins when they first hit Coinbase. Try to give them. I did a video yesterday, and you'll hear me in that video telling people to wait 48 hours, let it settle down. And you can see why. Because if you'd have bought this in the height of the moment, 30-minute chart, If you bought this in the height of the moment when it listed, it shot right up. Went as high as $1.10. There's a lot of people who bought this $1.07, $1.08, $1.09 holding bags right now. Or lost, or sold it and lost money. I did buy into it and play with it right in here and sold back out. I bought back in at 65 cents. I had a buy order at 65 because I thought 65 would hold the bottom. But yep, this is the Coinbase listing. This is what happens. 90% of the coins that list on Coinbase, the first few hours, this is what you get. And this is normal. The only one that this didn't do this to was Ape. Ape listed on Coinbase. Let's go to the 1 hour on Ape. And this is one of the few that hit Coinbase. It pumped and continued pumping. And I bought Ape at $7.63, I believe. Somewhere in the $7.60. I bought it at $7.63. So yeah, I bought it on the retracement down here. Oh, I got it marked in red there. Yeah. So I bought it at $7.63. And Ape is one of the few that took off and continued to go up. Yeah, I probably should have sold it at 18, but a lot of people are believing this coin is a $20 to $50 coin. And the reason why is because Ape is a very well-known big NFT company, and they bought out the #1 NFT company, which is CryptoPunks. So CryptoPunks and Ape is the same now. So see a nice retrace back up. So this is the exception to a Coinbase pump. Hopefully that helps you out. NFTs and DeFi are big things as of now. So Jasmine is still in the downtrend right now. I can look at it if you'd like. Everybody that comes in here, I know, ask for Jasmine. The Jasmine is not a pumper yet. It pumped way back here earlier this morning, and it's fully retraced. It's full pump almost. I mean, not much more left to go before it completes its retracement. So yeah, it went from when the call came in to buy on the blue diamond. That was at 0.0386, and it's almost back there now. So it's sad. You get a full 13.5% pump, 13.34, and turn around and get a .37% retracement, 1%. So if you didn't catch this up here and sell it, and you're still holding it after it went up, you're currently only up 1%. So you could have rode this up, sold it, made about a 12% gain, wait for it to come back down, buy, and then you turn around, and when you buy back, potentially another 12% gain on the way back there. So 12% gain there, 12% more added to your coins when you buy. If you're buying and selling one coin as it pumps and drops, it's a good way to accumulate more coins, also a good way to lose coins. For quick, there is no quick money. If you want quick money and $1,000, go to the local casino and put it on black or red. That's going to be your quick bet. In here, there's not going to be quick money. I mean, if you got $1,000 and you want to put it on something, people are saying Ethereum Classic is supposed to run up to $100. I don't know if it's going to. It's been trying. It was down as low as 43 here. Somewhere back here is 43. 5-minute chart. Let's go to 30-minute chart. Yeah, it was down to 43 back here. It ran up, came back down, went sideways for a little bit. It's on the way back up. Ethereum Classic could run back up in the 50s today. $1,000 will get you 490 of these coins at the moment. I think that's right. If that's rough math. Yeah, 49 coins is 490, so $1,000 would be 490 coins. If you got a from 49.70 and it went back up here to 52, that's $3 run up. You'd make about 300 bucks. If it gets back up to 52, 53, or if it continues and goes higher. But you do run a risk of this going up to about 51 and coming back down. Or it could possibly just turn around and come back down in a few minutes. So there's no guarantee on anything. Bitcoin's on the way up. You could put $1,000 in Bitcoin. It hits up around 47, 48,000, 45,000. Like I said, I'm not the person to ask on which one's going to go where. I'm not a short-term holder. When I do short-term, I throw maybe 100 bucks into something, play with it, try to make 120, 150 bucks profit. Other than that, most of my stuff is long-term. What I mean long-term is 60 days or more. I know that probably frustrates you and you want a direct answer, but I'm just another YouTuber, man. I'm not a financial advisor. You know, you get looking at these charts of what's out here. There's a lot of coins out there, and there's some that are going to pop off really good today and take off and run. And knowing which one that is a shot in the dark. But it won't be long before alt season is in full swing, and you'll get handfuls of these coins shooting off at the same time. I mean, ACLX. That thing's dumping. Where's that one that guy pointed out to me yesterday? It's like a $300 coin. At one time, it was worth 900 bucks. It's just crazy. Yeah, sorry for the scrolling here. I'm looking for that coin and I don't see it. There it is. INV. It's going sideways. Go look at the daily chart on this thing. I was just shocked when he goes, "Oh, this is a good coin." I'm like, really? Not if you bought it at the top. If you bought it at the top, you bought it up here at $909. And this thing has fallen all the way down. The lowest it's been, 217. That's not a good coin. And it's fairly new. Well, in the daily market, it's fairly new. I mean, it's probably a month old since it's been listed on CoinBase. That's not a good coin. That right there wrecked a lot of people. I can see where it came down, went back up. A lot of people were selling fast to get their money back out of it. And it's been a steady downcline. It went back up to about 747 on March 13th. So it's coming back down again. Yeah, when will it pop again? That's not something I'd want to bet on. Yeah, unfortunately, I just started doing this morning show a few days ago, so I can't say I got a lot of viewers in here. So we're getting there. Yep. He told me yesterday, "Oh yeah, it's gonna pump good. It's a good one." And I think that was 1, 2, 3 days ago. Yesterday it hasn't been here, so yeah, it did pump up to 380. Back down to 315 or 320. Yeah, so it's $60 drop since yesterday. So let's get back over here to our fun one for the day. See what it's doing. Get back over here to the 5-minute candles. See if we can get our retracement bounce. There's a cross right there. Crossed over between these two candles here on the MACD. We did get our red dot right there. Tell us to sell. So we got the cross on the MACD. The thing we wait for next is it to start curling back up. Get our green dot over here. And this we could see a retracement of. Well, when Jasmine was at $5, I don't think they had as many coins in circulation. That was pretty much the ICO price after initial launch. And then they started diluting more coins into the market, and that drove the price down to the 20s and 30-cent area. And then Jasmine, I think when it hit CoinBase, was about 5-6 cents, shot all the way up to back up to like 25, 28, 30 cents, and now it's currently back down this in the 3-4 cent area. A lot of coins are down in the 3, 4, 5 cent area that have hit the 30-cent market. But you gotta understand, when those coins hit 30 cents or more, Bitcoin was up in the $60,000 mark. We're still $20,000 down on Bitcoin. So give Bitcoin a chance to get back up to its all-time high, and you'll see these 3 and 4 cent coins get back up to 25, 30 cents again. Yeah, I think I killed the viewership on my show today because I told a lot of people I didn't think I was going to do it today. So that's my own mistake there. Because normally I'm usually up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll start this show about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock this morning, I just need to go back to bed. I was tired. And today I got agendas to do and appointments this afternoon. So I want to make sure I got some sleep so I wasn't ready to go to bed at the time I had to do all my appointments. So it looks like FX is our winner today for the moonshot. Yes, I live in America. I'm in Iowa. Out here in cornfield country. I wasn't raised here. I just moved here about 8 years ago. Well, I appreciate it, Shayla. Yeah, a lot of people have been on that 24/7 stream. It's been currently running now almost a year. I'm not quite monetized because they don't count live stream hours. They only count video hours. And I'm currently about 600, 700 hours from getting monetized, which would be nice. Maybe I'll get something back from YouTube, ads and stuff for my efforts of everything I put into this. But yes, I do run that 24/7 live stream. I try to keep it running 24/7. Like last time it did crash. I happened to be up when I seen it do it. So I updated everything real quick and threw it back up live. Sometimes it crashes while I'm asleep and you guys will be without it for 4 or 5 hours. And I apologize when it does that, but out of my control. I try to keep it running 24/7. And once I get monetized and I start getting a little bigger, a lot more viewers, I will try to start getting more live streams running. It just takes money to get everything set up on a VPN, pay for a monthly VPN, and keep it running. So hopefully in the future we'll have a lot more running. But currently right now that's the only 24/7 live stream I have. But thank you for being a long-term viewer. I appreciate it. Morning, Quay. How are you doing? That's what we're waiting on. Samurai Ryu said that he called this out. We seen about halfway through here. We've seen the run up, and he seems to think it's going to run back up at 70 cents. So he said 70 cents would be a good buy point. So that's what I'm watching. We got 70 cents here. He says he wants to look at Crip. Crip is kind of making a little bit of a move. Yes, it is. Look at that. Crip is making a heck of a move. Just blew past the 50, and they're coming up on the 100. 67 cents. And see, I said this would be a good buy around 60 cents, and it did barely touch 60.6. I was hoping for sub 60. I did make my buy at 65. So I bought in back over here on the way down. Yeah, right here. Yeah, on the way down, I'll buy it right here. I knew somewhere between 65 and 60 would be probably be where it leveled out. So yes, Crypt is popping off again. How high will it go? Never know. It does look nice, but still the MACD's in the sub-zero mark. So that blue is just now touching the zero line. So need these to get up and above the zero. Yeah, there's a green dot that says buy. That would have been back here on this red line at the red candle at 61.6. So between 61.6 and 61.8. Market cipher. You know, there's 3 different buy-in marks, but yeah, nice little channel buy-in right here, right between this 63 to 60 cent mark. Anybody that bought in there did real well, as long as this continues back up. This coin can be very volatile. It does have low amount of coins in circulation, considering what most coins have in CoinBase. It's almost 7 o'clock. I think the kids start showing up here about 7:15, 7:30. So another half hour of this show, and I'll be turning it off today. First day it ran for about 5 hours today, and the first day I did it ran for about 3 hours, and I think today is going to be the shortest of 2 hours. But I do appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out. We will watch these for another half hour. We'll pull Crypt up over here on Coinbase. Currently at 55%. 81 million in volume for the last 24 hours. Why would you sell out so quick, Sam? You never know. It's just on the uptrend. It ain't got a signal to come back. This thing might take off and run back up to 70 cents again. But you took a quick buck. I mean, if you bought it at 60 and sold out at 60, what did you say? 60, 67, 7 cent, depending on how many coins you had. You know, you might have made a quick $100, maybe. Depends on how much you threw in there. Me, I day trade with like $100, and at the end of my day, I take that money and put it back. Start the next day out with $100. So I got $100 in crypto this morning at 65 cents. That's just the way I do my trade. I'm not a big on trading. I'm a long-term holder. I just have a couple of bags of coins I hold for long-term. I used to do a lot of trading. But after you pay taxes a few times on it. You still make money, just not as much. Now, what a person likes to do is put $100 in a coin and watch it keep running and running and running over a period of a month or two. So like this one here, Crypt, it's got low enough coins in circulation that it is possible over a 6 month to a year time, this could get up to a nice little $5-6 coin. But it won't be something that happens overnight. I'll mute this. My cat's litter box is going off in the background. Ape's having a nice run up too. I'm looking at my other monitor up above me here for my other live stream. Ape ran from 1320 to 1340, moving pretty decent. So Crypt was our winner yesterday. I think FX was our winner mid-morning, most of the morning. And Crypt is trying to steal the show here this morning. So see if we're gonna get another moonshot out of Crypt. Come on, get past that 100-day moving average. Started getting the 6-day all the way up to the 40-day moving average here. Get those flipped over. Get past the 100-day moving average. Let's go for the 200. This is a 5-minute candle structure chart we're watching. Got 2 minutes and 32 seconds before the next candle pops up. Let's pull the price up here a little higher so we can see it. Bitcoin at 44.6. Yeah, nice. I said a couple of days ago it'd be nice to see it get to 44.5, and it did. Now I'd like to see it get to 46,000 before Sunday. Sunday's always a fallout day. Every once in a while you get a good Sunday where everything just keeps running. Yeah, the trade history on Crypt is looking good. Personally, I like to see Crypt get it back up over $1. Prediction on what coin? On Crypt? Or what coin you want to talk about there, Pipo? My prediction on this is it's not going to get to the 200-day moving average before it comes back down, which is at 72 cents. I don't think it's going to get that high, but I could be wrong. But looking at the volume here, how wide this is opened up already, we're above the zero. I think we might get a little bit more up, about 69 to 70. Get that yellow line to the zero mark and get a retracement, start coming down. See, it's struggling even on the 100-day moving average right now. It's got to break through that 100-day moving average. But you can see right here, that yellow right there, not quite past the zero mark. So I'd like to see it get up around 70, or it's going to probably retrace. This is going to level out, come back down. Hopefully this won't come back too far. It'll stay in between here sideways, get this above the zero mark, and possibly get a double cross back up, and then get a continuation run up later on, find another hour. That's the hopeful part of it, or the wishful part. All you can do is look at the chart and try to predict the future of where these are going. Seeing how this is already starting to curl off and the yellow's coming down. Yellow's volume here. Volume's dropping down. The RSI is starting to turn. This right here, little wave is like the RSI wave. Kind of like the RSI MACD here. It's kind of the same. So those are the things I kind of keep an eye on. It just dropped, it just slammed down to 65. Wow. Dropped 3 cents off in a hurry. And you're going to give us a small retrace. It's just going to slam us to the ground. Welcome to WWF Crypto. So that was not pretty, but it did recover a little bit, not much. See if FX is recovering. Yes, FX is recovering. Did not quite go back to 70. It went to 71. Starting to pull back up at 72. Have not got a cross back up. It's starting to curl back up. You can see the curling happening here and here. We are above the zero. The zero is down here. So if this curls back up, gets another cross back up, we could see another continuation of this here. Looking good. FX is definitely looking good this morning. The PLU, no, it's falling back down its face. It did cross right back here, but it is pulling back up, trying to recover a little bit. LCX, looks like LCX below the zero line, trying to make a move back up between the 50-100 day moving average. No green dot yet, should be getting one soon. The volume's coming up. So this is all sell volume right here, so the volume might be coming back up here. So LCX would be the one to keep an eye on today. As you can see, the MACD starting to curl back up the cross. Crypt dead? I don't know if Crypt dead. It's just a fallout from the listing. Typical Coinbase listing. It's not dead. QSP. QSP was a big winner the other day, and it's going sideways. So that's something to keep an eye on also. Ape had a nice run up early this morning. Still running a little bit. 1341. Looks like it topped out 1346. So, yep, I would declare FX our winner today. It was our moonshot of the morning here. So, that being said, it's the top hour at 7 o'clock. My wife's alarm just went off, and I have to get off here and go help her because I got to take one of the kids to the school bus at 7:30. So I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out for the hour and 45 minutes I was on here. It would have been 2 hours if I got the thumbnail created sooner, but at least I got a thumbnail created for the next show. And you guys have a wonderful morning. Enjoy your crypto, enjoy your coffee, and hopefully you make some wise decisions today and make some money. Have a good day. Cryptoholics, we're out of here.